Hello, and welcome to Rotation Build Tutorial 1. The purpose of this tutorial is to provide tools, share best practices, and explain steps to build a simple block rotation. HEU members made it clear they want input into their work schedules, and we are so glad that you are taking on this work to build a rotation for your department. Rotation support and the rotation specialists are here to help you build balanced work schedules. Let's begin. We will be exploring the following topics. What is rotation support? Navigating a rotation template, organizing and demonstration of building a rotation, reviewing the calculation tools, submitting your rotation proposal. Rotation support helps employees build balanced work schedules that considers their preferences. Rotation specialists are trained and certified in master rotation design and will guide you through this process. In the last round of FBA bargaining, members emphasized the importance of work-life balance for mental and physical health. Working 6 consecutive days can negatively affect members. That's why the FBA Bargaining Committee negotiated the Employee-Initiated Rotation Proposal and Rotation Support Fund. This memorandum of agreement allows members to revise unit and department schedules with union and employer support. Any changes to rotations are limited to once per 12 months, must meet operational requirements, begin with a request of information, and be approved by 75% of impacted regular employees. The goal is to reduce the frequency of 6 consecutive workdays while ensuring balanced schedules. Here is an example of 6 consecutive days. Step 1. Understand operational requirements. Before building a rotation, gather important information about your unit or department. The answers to the operational requirement questions will determine the type of rotation suited for your department. If you have questions or require assistance, contact your shop steward or email rotationsupport@heu.org. Step 2. Understand the rotation template, legend, and layout. Now, open Rotation Template 1 and follow the instructions or continue watching and build the rotation later. Please note the template short forms. FTE equals full-time equivalency. For example, 1.00 FTE is equal to 1 full-time position. More will be explained in Step 8. Days of the week. F equals Friday, S equals Saturday, S equals Sunday, M equals Monday, T equals Tuesday, W equals Wednesday, T equals Thursday. Shift types. D equals day shift, E equals evening shift, ST equals statutory holiday, backtick equals weekend off. Navigating the template. Row 7 identifies the weeks within the rotation. This rotation sample is 4 weeks wide. Column C, each line represents an employee's line number. Full-time 1 through 6, and part-time 7 through 11. To the right, there is a table that calculates the shift totals once the rotation is complete. Row 41 through 42 includes a built-in formula that will populate the baseline totals. Baseline is the number of workers required for each shift each day. The legend is where you indicate the shift start and stop times and paid hours. No entry needed for statutory holiday and weekend off fields. Step 3. Fill in basic information. Column B, enter your facility, department, and job classification. Column I, enter today's date. Ensure your rotation starts on a Friday, the first day of a pay period. Proceed to the legend at the bottom left and enter the start, stop times, and paid hours. Step 4. Best practices for building rotations. Each week include 2 consecutive days off. Follow a pattern of 5 work shifts on and 2 days off. This pattern may change to meet the baseline counts. 12 hours off between shifts is required. For example, you cannot work an evening shift on a Monday, then a day shift the next day. Combine no more than 2 shift types, example, D and E. Statutory holiday shifts may be plotted to improve quality of full-time lines. Step 5. Plot the shifts. Now you are ready to start building a simple block rotation. This simple rotation includes regular 7.5 hours paid day and evening shifts, and we will be combining day and evening shifts in this rotation. A block rotation is a collection of lines that works through the entire pattern. Each line starts at a different point. This is a method to improve quality of balancing the different shift types and weekend work. Follow along for a step-by-step demonstration. We will start by plotting full-time lines. Begin on line 1. Week 1 and 2. Plot evening shift Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Week 3, plot evening shift F, followed by day shift M, T, W, T. Week 4, plot day shift F, statutory holiday shift Saturday and Tuesday, followed by day shift Wednesday, Thursday. Move to line 2. Keeping in mind the 5 shifts on, 2 days off pattern continues to transition from each line, week 4 to week 1. This is referred to as the rotation wrap. Week 1, plot day shift F, evening shift on S, S, then day shift W, T. Week 2, plot day shift F, S, S, W, T. Week 3, plot day shift F, then evening shift S, S, W, T. Week 4, plot evening shift F, S, S, followed by day shift W, T. Next line 3. Week 1, plot day shift F, S, S, W, T. Week 2, plot day shift on F, then evening shift S, S, W, T. Week 3 and 4, plot evening shift F, M, T, W, T. And finally, line 4. Week 1, plot evening shift F, M, T, W, T. Week 2, plot evening shift F, followed by statutory holiday shift S and T, then day shift W, T. Week 3, plot day shift F, S, S, W, T. Week 4, plot day shift F, S, S, then evening shift W, T. Step 6. Part-time lines and adjustments. Finally, the leftover shifts will form the part-time lines. Ideally, you will combine 2 shift types to reduce the number of part-time lines. Part-time lines should be lower in number than full-time, do not require statutory holiday shifts, begin plotting by looking at the baseline deficits starting in week 1, divide weekends, Saturday and Sunday, between the different lines. Step 7. Review rotation. Review so that the baseline totals are correct for each shift throughout the length of the rotation. In this example, we see the correct baseline number across the 4 weeks, 2 day and 2 evening shifts each day. If the baseline totals are incorrect, move shifts around as needed. Consult rotation support for help with totals and formatting. Let's take some time and review the rotation we have built so far. To summarize, we built 4 full-time lines that work day and evening shifts, and 3 part-time lines also working day and evening. Are you enjoying your inner rotation talents? Great, there's more. Earlier we showed you this table located in the top right of the template. There are several cells and numbers. This table calculates the number of each shift type, total number of shifts, and number of weekends off for each line. The far right column AK is labeled Weekends Off. Once you are satisfied with your rotation build, you can mark the weekends off with a backtick symbol. This symbol can be found on the key to the left of the number 1 in the top left corner of your keyboard. The backtick symbol can be plotted where Saturday and Sunday are the days off. Note, if your rotation has night shifts on Fridays, we do not mark the weekend off. Why? Because the shift ends Saturday morning. Therefore, you work a portion of the weekend and receive a premium for doing this amazing work. Also, the backtick is plotted only on one day, Saturday. Unless there is a statutory holiday shift, then place the backtick on Sunday. One backtick equals one weekend off, so there is no need to put a backtick on both days. Step 8. Calculate full-time equivalency and number of days off. You will see at the bottom left there is a tab FTE calculation. Click on the tab. The FTE tool calculates total hours worked per rotation, number of times the rotation is worked in a year, total work hours scheduled in a year, Estimated annual FTE for each position. Example 1, 1.00 FTE equals 1,950 hours. The day off tool calculates the number of days scheduled off in the rotation. A rotation must properly schedule regular employees a minimum of 117 days off per year. Now we are going to demonstrate 2 examples and calculate the FTE and number of days off for full-time and part-time lines. You will be clicking between the 4-week and FTE calculation tab. Example 1. Calculate FTE and number of days off for all full-time lines. Since we are building a block rotation, each position will work the entire pattern. The line number identifies the starting point of the pattern. The rotation is built 4 weeks wide and there are 4 lines. 4-week width multiplied by 4 lines equals 16-week rotation. In the blue highlighted cell B, enter the number 16. Click on the 4-week tab. Refer to column AJ of the table. The total number of shifts is populated for all full-time lines and the number is 76. Click on the FTE Calculation tab. In section C, enter the number 76 in the blue highlighted cell that aligns with 7.5 hours per shift. The result is displayed in cell G. 76 7.5-hour shifts in a 16-week rotation equals 1.00, which is a full-time position. Moving to the day off calculation on the right, enter the information in the highlighted green cells. Section H, number of weeks per rotation, enter the number 16. Section I, how many days off are in each full-time line. Click on the 4-week tab and manually count. Enter the number 32. Section J, number of statutory holidays. Click on the 4-week tab, refer to column AG, enter the number 4. The result is each full-time rotation schedules 117 days off per year. Click on the 4-week tab. Enter 1.00 result in the FTE field, left of the full-time line number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Example 2. Calculate FTE and number of days off for all part-time lines. Again, we are building a block rotation. Each position will work the entire pattern. The line number identifies the starting point of the pattern. The rotation is built 4 weeks wide and there are 3 lines. 4-week width multiplied by 3 lines equals 12-week rotation. In the blue highlighted cell B, enter the number 12. Click on the 4-week tab. Refer to column AJ of the table. The total number of shifts is populated for all part-time lines, and the number is 36. Click on the FTE Calculation tab. Section C, enter the number 36 in the blue highlight field that aligns with 7.5 hours per shift. The result is displayed in cell G. 36 7.5-hour shifts in a 12-week rotation equals 0.632 FTE, which is a part-time position. Moving to the day off calculation on the right, Section H, number of weeks per rotation, enter the number 12. Section I, count how many days off are in all part-time lines. Click on the 4-week tab, manually count the days off, enter the number 48. Section J, number of statutory holidays, leave blank for part-time lines. The result is the part-time rotation schedules 208 days off per year. Click on 4-week tab. Enter the 0.63 result in the FTE field left of the part-time line 7, 8, and 9. Once all the above steps are completed, we are at the final version. Step 9. Save and submit your work. Click File at the top left hand of the Excel document. Click Save as an Excel file with this format: year, month, day, worksite, name, rotation. For example, 2025-01-22 Test Village Rotation. Email the file to rotationsupport@heu.org, including your full name, your contact phone number, copy your shop steward and union representative. Once the rotation is received, a rotation specialist will conduct a thorough quality check and be in contact regarding next steps. This concludes the tutorial on how to build a simple block rotation. We hope you have learned and enjoyed this process. If you have any questions, please email rotationsupport@heu.org.